Okay, so a lot of y'all have asked me over the span of my filming, but especially in my last video, my Armani foundation review, asked me to do like a skincare routine where I actually showed you the steps. And I had been planning on doing an updated morning skincare routine anyways, but someone had asked me to do the actual steps. So I thought that I would show you the actual steps. So this is me straight out of bed. I still got my husband's t-shirt on. I got some sweatpants on. I brushed my hair and my teeth for y'all, and that's about it. So this is what I look like straight out of bed. I do have, you know, a little bit of mascara smudging and the normal stuff for just popping out of bed. I don't have my brows on. So this is what you get. So the only other thing I've done is wash my hands. I always wash my hands before I touch my face doing anything. Before I wash my face at night, before I do my morning skincare, before I do my makeup, I always wash my hands. So I'm just gonna pull my hair back. I brought all my stuff up from downstairs. So I'm just gonna do exactly what I normally do every morning. So I'm gonna take my Ulu Orchid Toner and my Shiseido cotton pad, and I'm going to tone my face. Now, I don't wash my face in the morning unless I do like cardio in the morning or I work out first thing. Then I'll wash my face since I have sweat and stuff on me. But I find, especially during the winter, I don't want to over dry my skin. So I don't wash it again in the morning. I never have. So it's just not been an issue with me. I don't have sensitive skin. If you do, I might suggest washing off the dirt and oils. But for me, it just doesn't accumulate enough to matter, and I just don't want to strip my skin. So I'm just taking it gently under my eye to get any mascara residue off. Don't you love it when you think it's mascara residue and you go wipe it off and you realize it's just your dark circles? Yeah, that's the story of my life. All right, the next thing I do is kind of like an essence step, and I have two different essences. One I use in the morning, one I use at night. But this is the Culabo Complete Moisture Treatment, and I just take, it's like a gel, and I just take a little pea-sized amount. I'm almost done with it. And the instructions say just to warm it up in your hands and press it on your face. So that's what I do. And I really can tell when I don't do this step. If for nothing else, for how my skin feels, it feels a lot tighter and not near as moisturized. So I am like a real big fan of the essence step now. So in between all these steps, I'm gonna edit it out, but I do wait like a minute or so, couple minutes. This is just me personally, and I don't always do it. If I don't have time in the morning, if I'm in a rush, I don't have time to sit and wait 2 minutes in between each of these like 10 steps. I just can't do it. So it's not like the huge deal if you can't. This is just what I'm going to do today because I have a little bit of extra time. So the next thing I'm going to do is take my Skin Medica Gly Pro Antioxidant Serum. This is a serum, a glycolic acid serum that's also packed with antioxidants. I take 1 pump and I just lightly spread that over my face. I don't go under my eyes. I take right here on my cheekbone, and I don't go higher except with my eye cream and maybe an oil once I get to that step. But oils and eye cream are the only things I put under my eyes. I don't want a ton of stuff accumulating. I just realized it's really dark. It's kind of early in the morning and it's rainy here, so you'll have to forgive that. All right, the next thing I'm going to use is this Dr. Brandt Power Dose C 20% Vitamin C Serum. I'm still using this. It does not last long in the bottle. Like, I feel like I could go through this in about a month. I'm almost out. And if it wasn't sent to me, I don't think I'd ever have bought it because it's so small. But I'm just going to take 4 drops of that. It's a little bit of a thicker serum, and I'm just going to press that in. It's very tacky. And I think this has a lot to do, you can tell already my face is a lot more radiant. I feel like it has a lot to do with the radiance that I have in the morning. So I'm not complaining about that. So that sunk in a little bit. I'm going to take, this is my favorite new find, I guess, for my morning routine. This is the Bobbi Brown Remedies. This is the tiny one. It came in like a set of 3. I wanted to try them out before I bought a big one to see which one I really liked. And I think this is the one I'm going to end up, lovely. I think this is going to be the one that I end up buying in the full size. So this is the Skin Reviver. It's a Power Greens ferment. So it's got like a lot of green fermented stuff. I don't know. I don't remember everything. But it's supposed to revive any dull skin. And I just really feel like it does a little something extra. So I'm taking this tiny little vial. I'm taking pretty much the whole vial. It's very runny, so you have to act fast. And I'm just going to do the same thing I did with my vitamin C and just press it in. I wish it was a little bit thicker. That's my only complaint. But really, beggars can't be choosers. Now, I like to put my eye cream on before my moisturizer because I feel like if I put it on after my moisturizer, I may have gotten some moisturizer up on my eyes. It's going to have another layer to penetrate through. I don't know. It's just my way of thinking. So I always do my eye cream before. And I have like 4 samples of this. It's the Shiseido Ultimune Eye. So I've been using this for like, I don't know, it's probably the second deluxe size sample I've gone through for over a month now. Gel consistency, so I like it in the morning because it's not very heavy. And I just take it on my ring finger and tap it. Rarely do you see me swiping under my eye. I just like to tap it because I like to be very, 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 very gentle. And I really like this. I use the pink top too. I have some deluxe size samples and I really like it. I feel like it does a really good job moisturizing and I can almost feel tingling under my eyes when I use it, which I like to tingle and burn from skincare as long as it doesn't give me a reaction because I feel like it's actually working. Probably no basis to that assumption at all, but that's just me. Okay, I bought the Sephora Favorites Moisturizing Kit. It came with like, I don't know, 8 or 9 different deluxe size moisturizers because I was out of my morning moisturizer and I wanted to try a lot of them. So I got that and I'm working through that kit. So right now I'm on the Ren Evercalm Global Protection Day Cream. And then I take a couple of drops of the Ordinary's Hyaluronic Acid 2% plus B5, the serum, and I mix those together. A lot of y'all had asked me, I only take about that much moisturizer. A lot of y'all had asked me if I've tried the Ordinary, and this is the first thing that I have bought, and I'm actually pleasantly surprised, so I will be looking more into that. I take about 3 drops. It's very thick and gel-like. I mix that together on my fingers and rub all over my face. This will likely be in my favorites because I really do like that. I actually really like the moisturizer too. In fact, Sephora, the 2 times the points on skincare ends tomorrow. I might actually get that. Just started pouring, and of course I have to take my children out later. Okay, now I'm going to use sunscreen. This is the Elta MD UV Elements Broad Spectrum SPF 44 sunscreen. I am at the very bottom. In fact, some of it just pumped out, but I've been having to open it. Let's see if I can get it. I already have a backup downstairs, but I am going to have to twist it off. It is tinted, you can see. And I'm going to use that. This is where the true radiance comes in. I find that this gives a very luminous effect, which some people might not like. It is definitely not a matte sunscreen. So I rub in and then I press in. There's one thing I don't mess with, it's my sunscreen. See how much more like dewy my face looks? I'm not mad at it. But don't get this one if you don't like a dewy look. Alright, now I'm going to take the Dr. Jart UV Sun Fluid Broad Spectrum SPF 30. This is a deluxe size sample that I have. I just take whatever deluxe size samples I have laying around and I put this on my neck. And then once I get dressed, I'll put it on my décolleté if a lot of it's showing. And as a final step, just because I like to be extra and I'm really testing out a lot of hydrating sprays, I usually spray my face with some kind of hydrating spray. I don't always do this in my bathroom where I do my skincare. A lot of times I'll do it when when I sit down at my vanity right before I'm about to start my makeup. But since I'm just about to turn around and do my makeup anyways, I'm going to go ahead and spray my face. This is the Clinique Moisture Surge Face Spray Thirsty Skin Relief. I just got this a couple days ago and I am obsessed with this mister. It's the best I've ever found. Oh, it feels so good too. And it does not have alcohol in it, so that's a huge bonus. So now I'm going to do my makeup. And I have finished my makeup. So this is My hair's all over the place. This is the makeup directly on top. And the only other skincare that I would say that I used was when I was done with my makeup, I used this Vital Greens face mist from First Aid Beauty. I told y'all I am into the hydrating mist lately, and I'm just buying them up so I can test them all. So this gives a super dewy glow, and the powder and the bronzer and everything I used today is also pretty glowy. So I guess that's just the look that I was going for. But this is the only other thing that I would consider skincare per se. So that was my morning skincare routine. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, as always, leave them down in the comment section. Subscribe and like if you haven't already so you don't miss out on any future videos. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, have a very blessed day.